Hi kids, it's me, Mrs. McBride, and I wanted to show you how to use this website called makebeliefscomics.com to make your own comic strips. I think that you will find this is really fun and allows you to be pretty creative. I am going to be putting a link in Schoology to the website and then also giving you guys some ideas for what your comics can be about. But even if you just make them about what you're doing while we're all in quarantine and share that so we can kind of see how each other, how everybody's, getting along. So I am going to start right now, and I am no expert at this, but I'm going to show you what I know, and then you can give it a try yourself. All right, here we go. So you simply go to the website, makebeliefscomics.com, and the screen that you see right now will come up, and you just click here to begin. So here we go. I'm going to click on Create Your Comics, and you will see these screens come up. So here's one that I shared with you before. So I am going to start over. Yeah, because I already saved it. Okay, so you can name it now, name your comic now, or you can do it later. I'm going to name it now just because I know what I want to name it. So I'm going to call it Mr. McBride's Experiment. Whoops, I spelled it wrong. There we go. And in case you don't know, and I'm the author, Mrs. McBride. My husband teaches science at a high school. Okay, so starting with the first panel, I need to find the characters. So I'm going to scroll down here to where it says characters, and I'm going to click on it, and the characters will come up. Now, there's not an unlimited number of characters, but what I did is just found one that I thought was kind of funny and put it in, and kind of the comic, the idea for it just sort of happened by looking at the pictures, and the idea came to me. So if I scroll over here, I went to this mad scientist guy, and if you click on a character, you'll see different versions of it. So I picked this one, and once it's in your panel, then you can use these little tools to just tweak it a little bit. So what I did is with the move tool, I just moved him down a little bit. And then this is called scale. So click scale, click your picture, and then you can make it bigger or you can make it smaller. Okay, so I did that. And then I clicked off of it, and I just wanted to move it a little bit more. Okay, now I wanted to put in my text box. So I go down here and I go to back, and balloons and prompts. So you kind of have to tweak this a little bit because you don't really know exactly maybe how big it's going to be, or how much room the text is going to be. But I'm going to click on this one. Oh wait, I wanted to do a thought bubble. Here we go. Okay, and as you can see, it says click here to write words. So I'm just going to click and write, hey, there's a chicken over there. All right, then I'm going to go to move, and I'm going to move it over, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller too. Okay, and I'm going to move, whoops, move him down. Wait, oh, wrong tool. Okay, move him down a little bit. Okay, also I think I want to click in here and just hit enter and move the type down a little bit. All right, so there we go. So hey, there's a chicken over there. There's my first panel. Then in the next one, I'm going to click here so it has a red outline, and I'm going to go back to the characters. Oops, hold on. Okay, and I got to scroll through again, which is kind of a pain. Where is the mad scientist? There he is. All right. And I want this version of him again too. Click on it. And I'm going to make it bigger. And click off, move him down. Moved him all the way down. Maybe make him even a little bit bigger. It's more interesting if each panel looks slightly different. And then I'm going to go back to the bubbles. And he's still just thinking this. He's not actually saying it. Okay, he says, I wonder what would happen if I switched brains with a chicken. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter so that I can, if I move it up, I don't need all of it to show. So it's down at the bottom of the box. Okay, and also just a couple other things to keep in mind. You can change backgrounds. You can put a background in. Okay, and they show you a whole bunch of backgrounds. You can scroll through. You can, let's see, you can, if you go on Digital Enthusiasts and then hit the X, you'll see these other characters come up, and they're all using like digital devices. So there's some other things. You can put objects in your picture, like kind of random objects. Well, not random, but whatever you want. You can put words in it, like kind of like Batman type things. And you can change the background color. So I'm going to make the background behind this guy kind of a, well, that's too dark, kind of a bluish color. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to my third panel, and I'm going to go keep hitting back. And I want to go back to the characters. And I got to find the mad scientist again. There he is. Okay. Then I'm going to go to this one. And again, I'm going to make it bigger. Make it really big. Click off, go to move it down. And then back to our bubbles. And he needs this one. And he says, Mr. McBride says, what could possibly go wrong? And once again, I'm going to hit enter and move so I can put it up high like that. Okay. And then the chicken is thinking that he's a complete idiot. And he's saying, seriously? Okay. And I'll move that over too. Okay. All right. And then you just keep going. Now, here's the first three panels. But if I want to add a fourth, I just hit plus right here. And I can go on to the next one. So let's just finish this off. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm sure you guys can figure out and play around with this. Now I'm going to go to a new character, which I found. If you go way to the end, there was a guy with a bird. Just worked out perfectly. This guy. So I put him in there. And, oh, I wanted to flip him around. So he was facing the other way. So I just hit flip and clicked on him. Now he's facing the other way. And I want to make him bigger. And move him up. And back to, whoops, there we go, my speech thingies. And I'm going to go with this big one here. And he says, see, kids, I'm completely unharmed. Whoops. Science is fun. All right, and then I'm going to once again push it all the way down so that when I move it, I can kind of crop part of it. And again, if I want to put like a color maybe in the background, I can go to, let's put a different color. Ooh, that's really dark too. Let's do like a red. Okay, and then for my last one, now this, I want to do this one, I wanted to do the whole thing because I wanted to show you just an idea that I had. If I go back to the characters, now I looked for somebody that kind of looked like me, and the only person that really kind of looked like me was this pregnant lady with a little kid. But I decided that I could use her. I clicked on the different versions of her. If I cropped it out, I wouldn't have like a million little kids here. So I clicked on this version and then I made it a lot bigger. Okay. And then when I moved it down, you didn't really see. So keep in mind that you don't have to use the whole picture. You can kind of use parts if that works better for you. And then last but not least, this is what I'm saying. And I'm saying, oh my God, I'm married to a chicken. Okay, and that is my little comic. All right, and I had made some other ones that I will share with you too. So now I want to save it, and I say it's saved online because I made an account. But if you just hit save, you can save it to your desktop. And then you can also email it to people. If you hit that, you can print it out. You can save it here to your desktop. Or you can, if I hit save image to disk, it allows me to save it, okay, wherever I want. And I can also email it to people so that people can enjoy my comic strip. And there it is. Okay, so give it a try and share with me what you come up with. All right, good luck.